Hi, I'm Joanna, the community educator at Day One. If you've seen our previous videos, you know who Day One is, but just brief summary, Day One is an organization based in New York City that works with people 24 years and younger in the hopes of ending dating abuse. As part of our series for Domestic Violence Awareness Month, we just want to close it out with talking a little bit about why people might stay in an abusive relationship, why they don't just leave, and answering those questions that we have a lot of times. And kind of debunking the different myths behind it. So on average, it takes a person 7 to 8 times to leave an abusive relationships. So take that in, 7 to 8 times. That's a lot of times, right? We have to recognize why it might take a person 7 to 8 times. For students, there's so many different barriers that we can talk about. One can be having mutual friends. So feeling like I have no one to talk to about this because we both have the same friends. So it might look like I'm trying to turn our friends against this person. Another could be not wanting to leave your school. The person that usually leaves the school when there's an abusive relationship is actually the victim and survivor, and not the person causing the abuse in the relationship. So already a person has to give up their school, which might be where part of their support system is. Maybe they really like their teachers. That's the school closest to their neighborhood. Another reason could be their parents don't even know that they're in a relationship. They're not allowed to be in a relationship. So how can you go and tell your parents, this is happening to me, when you're not even supposed to be dating? There are many other reasons why people might stay in an abusive relationship. For instance, just because there's abuse doesn't mean that there isn't love in that relationship. A person can still love the abuser in the relationship. Other reasons can include financial restrictions. If this person has been financially dependent on this person or have been made to be financially dependent on this person, then it's really hard to just walk away and not be able to provide for yourself in that situation. Another reason could be immigration status, language barriers. If the person doesn't speak English or understand that they have rights in order to gain access and resources. Other reasons could be as simple as, I feel ashamed to say that in an abusive relationship. There's a lot of shameful and victim blaming language that we use when talking about people who experience harmful and dangerous relationships. It's not easy to leave, like we just talked about. People give up so many different things in order to be safe again, whether it be giving up friends, giving up the school, being afraid to tell parents, being afraid to tell police officers. There's so many things that may stop a person from wanting to say, I'm in this relationship and I think it's abusive. And also keep in mind that, especially when we're talking about younger students, you might not know that you're in an abusive relationship, or a person might not know that they're in an abusive relationship because they've never had to talk about what abuse is, right? There's not a whole lot of context for young people to find out what is an abusive relationship, what to do if you're actually in an abusive relationship, and how do we even support our friends. Because October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month and we're now at the end of October, we will try to change it up with the topics that we talk about moving forward, but you can still ask questions that have to do with intimate partner violence. Thank you.